What's going on, everybody? Civil here, and in this video we're going to be talking about 3 things that you can really start expecting in Madden 21 gameplay when you first get the game. Obviously, EA Access coming out here in a couple days, deluxe version coming out the 25th, and Madden 20 officially dropping, I believe the 30th, the normal edition is. I might be wrong on that, but guys, this is some pretty big stuff that I think you need to keep in mind when you first get your hands on the game. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 2,500 subs before 21 drops. Make sure you hit the like button, make the little thumb light up. Directly helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Just say, hey, what's up, Civ? Hashtag CivWave. Leave me something, honestly. It helps me in the YouTube algorithm. I like responding to comments too, so just go do that. And before we get into the video, I actually have a really quick ad. It's going to be some pretty important information about what's happening this upcoming season, so here it is. Guys, I'm proud to say once again, as you probably already know, I've partnered up with AceMadden.com, and we are going to be bringing you the best bang for your buck combination of quality and quantity when it comes to the ebook game. Now, of course, we're offering individual ebooks. What I'm excited to talk about, though, is going to be our membership options that we're giving to you guys this year. The first of which is going to be a monthly subscription for weekly tips that are going to help fill in the gaps that ebooks don't always quite cover, and it's going to be given to you by our TNC professionals. Now, we're also offering 2 different options for one-time payment fees, and you're going to be able to get a lot of things with these. The first of which is going to be our pro level membership, and that's going to be every single ebook throughout the year you can get for $99.99 as soon as it releases. Now, last year we put out over 10 ebooks. You're gonna be able to get over 50% off value if you purchase this bad boy. And the second one is going to be our elite membership, where it's going to be $129.99 one-time fee for all of the ebooks throughout the year and every single tip we put out throughout the year. And the best part is, guys, I haven't even said this yet, with code CIVIL at checkout, you'll be able to get 10% off. Now, this is the best bang for your buck in the entire Madden community. There is not a better combination of quality and quantity that you guys are going to be able to find, and I'm so excited to be able to help bring this to you guys. Guys, I don't know if you realize how excited I am to be starting off this new Madden year with you guys. I feel like most of you probably heard about me in like December or after it, and I feel like this is going to be the first full year we have together, so I think we're going to do some great things. Make sure you go over to Ace Madden and check out one of those pro or elite memberships. Use code CIVIL for 10% off, of course. Links can be in the description or in the top of the description. Alright, so number 1, the first thing I want to talk about is on the offensive side of the ball, what to really expect when the game drops. First and foremost, don't try to just cram your scheme from last year into this year. Doesn't really work like that. Formations, sure, you can transfer formation, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. You guys already, some of you already know that. But you can't just take it from last year and just throw it in next year, just run the same stuff. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna be the best, and you're gonna end up changing it within a couple months. I promise you. That's how it is. What I expect Madden 21 offense to be is going to be a lot more passing based, and I've said this many times, so some of you might be hearing it over and over again, but stay with me because I promise I'm going to give you some new information at some point in this video that you just haven't heard yet. Alright, so it's going to be less vertical based passing. First and foremost, the game's going to be more passing, but it's going to be less vertical based passing, and what I mean by that is going up and down the field. It's going to be more horizontal spacing the field like that, and the biggest reason is because of zone drops. Zone drops can be taking away those deeper balls, and good players or bad players aren't good at throwing underneath, so that's the way we're going to do it. I know that's how I'm going to do it. I want my stuff taken away over top, and I think most people I play aren't nearly as good as me, so I'm making them throw underneath, and usually they can't do that. So when you're designing a scheme or you're copying a scheme, you're doing whatever, right? You're watching one of our ebooks. Notice how on my offensive ebook, I'm gonna be stretching the field horizontally a ton, and really have that in your mind that your zones, you're not trying to push the zones top to bottom, you're probably trying to push them top to or left to right. That's gonna be huge, absolutely huge. But like I said, the meta for sure going towards more of a passing direction with how bad zones are. I think the run game will still be good. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I think it'll still be good, but it just won't be as overpowered. I do think they're going to do a good job of getting some of those ball carrier abilities really kind of tuned and a lot more balanced. I think they're going to do a good job with that. I truly do, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. But number 2, in terms of defense, right? What are we talking about on defense? Biggest things, probably, in my opinion, it's going to be some kind of loop blitzes. The loop blitzing, probably going to be very, very good, or it's going to be making a comeback at least, right? And what I mean by that is any kind of, you got buck slant, you have crossfires, you have all of that type of stuff, and that's really what to expect. If you go into there, and the same thing, don't try to cram your Madden 20 scheme into Madden 21. If you go in there trying to send 8 out of 3-4 odd, 3-4 bare, 3-4 even, 3-4 under, 3-4 even under, it's not going to work. Those don't work no more. I promise you that. If you try to go out and send 8 out of 146, try to, do all that stuff on 146, not going to do a good job, okay? It is going to be a different style. You have to be open to that. It's going to be more, it's gonna be more open blitzing, I guess. I don't know the right word to say, but it's not gonna be crowd the line, just send people. That's gone. All right, that's gone. I promise you. So expect that, and expect to see that early on in the game, boys. Just be open to it. I think a lot of sets like 3-4 odd, I think they're gonna die. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm running that. I don't know yet for sure, but I do expect those stuff to really take a big hit this year, especially because one thing on offense, I guess I'm going back to point number 1. I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling because I had this stuff listed down or written down, but I'm just kind of rambling at the same time. Bubble screens, the screen game, it's going to be kind of hell this year, I think. With improved, I could not say the right word. With better steerability in racks, I could not talk. It's going to be a lot harder because I think now on these bubble screens, you'll be able to turn them upfield way better. Wide receiver screens, you're going to be able to turn them upfield better. Smoke screens, you're able to turn upfield way better and get rack animations to go up. Those are going to be way better this year. And that is going to be really frustrating from defensive stance. So you're going to have to be in lighter sets naturally to be able to help defend those. At least with one nickel corner. You might, I see nickel being very popular. Dime, dollar being really popular. Quarters, it's gonna be way too light in my opinion. I can't see that being a thing. But nickel, dime, dollar, 6 dB sets, 5 dB sets, that's what we're really gonna be looking at. I see dollar making a comeback too, over dime, but maybe that might change. Big nickel over G, probably be decent. It's been decent the past 2 years, so it might be decent again. I can't really speak on that for sure yet, but that's what I'm really expecting on defense. To really, like, you're gonna need to be in lighter sets, and on offense, you know, it's gonna be more passing attacked and spreading the field horizontally, like I said with screens, like I said with just horizontal passing concepts, which we'll get into later videos. Guys, once again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Try to get to 25 hundo before Madden 21. Hit the like button. You know, it's real good for the YouTube algorithm. Leave a hashtag CivWave in the comment section below. The third thing, not super gameplay based, but it is kind of what to expect when you get into MUT, right? These cards in MUT are going to feel really freaking slow. I don't know if you guys saw, they released some of the top players already. Those guys are slow. It's always the beginning of the year. MUT cards are always really slow, which makes sense. I mean, they obviously build up throughout the year. MUT cards are going to be super slow to begin, so if you want kind of faster paced gameplay, Regs is actually the place to be at the beginning of the year because those cards are going to be a lot faster. Now, what I need to say with that is that within a couple months, Regs is going to die off very much. So if you're a Regs player naturally, I strongly encourage you to take a hard look at MUT, at Ultimate Team, and believe me, I was a Regs player too, so believe me, at the beginning of the year, and really try to get into that. Try to give yourself some building ground on that. You know, you don't have to play it all the time, but give yourself some kind of foundation. I really do think if you go into it, if you go into MUT, you will thoroughly end up enjoying it by the time the year is over, or at least a little bit more than Regs. And that's just something you have to just be open-minded. But it's going to take MUT on this year. I think it's going to be bigger than it ever has been before. I think that's for a couple reasons. One, just naturally as per time goes on, you know, MUT is something they're focusing on. They've made that very clear. But also, we have new consoles coming out. And the last time we had new consoles, MUT was pretty big. MUT took its biggest jump the last time we had new consoles. Probably going to be the same thing this year, boys. Alright, so just kind of expect that. I could easily be dead wrong with that, especially with all the stuff going on in the world, but that's kind of what I'm expecting. So just take that for what it is. I will say on top of that, just go into the new game with an open mind. You're probably gonna get frustrated early on. You're gonna say some stuff sucks. There's gonna be some new controls. Just be open-minded. Don't try to cram what you did last year into this new year because it's not gonna work. That goes for literally everything. We did last year, this new year isn't gonna work, isn't gonna be the best stuff. And some of you guys, there's a couple exceptions. Yes, I understand. Okay, don't comment saying you're the, I don't care. You might be the exception. Okay, I'm sorry. If you are, congrats to you. I hope I am, but you're probably not. Most of you aren't. Okay, and if you guys want to see me go through this struggle myself, because I'm gonna be streaming a lot, you know, really about 4 times a week. You know, Madden 21. I already do. Anyways, I'm gonna be streaming tonight. Go to my Twitch, link in the description below. And hit the follow button. You'll watch me. You can watch me live, learn how the game plays. And a lot of my stuff I'm playing live, so I will go through these struggles with you guys. You know, it's a great place to ask me questions. I won't, to be quite honest, I will not have every answer though. It's a new game. I won't know the game off the top of my head like I do right now. But as it goes on, you know, it's a learning experience. Just once again, I keep on saying it. Come in with an open mind. I think you will. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy this game. If anything, guys, it's not Madden 20 anymore. Madden 20 been out for over 13 or so months. we just gotta be excited about a new game, boys. So with that being said, hashtag CivWave. I'm really looking forward to starting this new year with you guys. Make sure to go over to acemadden.com, use code CIVIL at checkout for a pro or elite membership. Like, it's the best bang for your buck, boys. It really is. We're gonna have like over 10 ebooks easily this year. We're gonna have 4 by the end of the first month, by the end of September. I know that for a fact. So the value's there. Use code CIVIL. Helps me out too a ton. Alright? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I love you guys all. Catch you in the next video.